Hi guys, my name is Tammy Ditomaso, also known as the Duplex Queen. Here to talk about some of the questions that we get from a lot of our real estate investors. I'm not actually going to be talking about duplexes right now. One of the big questions I get is, how do these numbers work? How are these numbers going to make sense? Especially in a market that we're in right now where the prices are getting quite high. A lot of our clients, especially our past clients who've bought with us previously, would say to me, hey, I bought this property. It cost me about $415,000 at the time, and now those properties are $600,000. How do I justify the numbers, and how does it make sense? Do these properties even cash flow? So that's one of the big questions I get. So it's really important when I'm sitting down with our clients to go through what we call our cash flow calculator. So we have that, we have access to that, we share it with all of our clients. And in there, we'll go through all of the numbers with all of our rents, mortgage interest rates, property taxes, and we'll break it all down for you. It's really important to run those your way. What works for you, because I can give you a rough rundown of where the numbers are at, but ultimately you need to run the numbers what works for you. So, are you going to be using a HELOC? Did the mortgage interest rate at what you're seeing? Have the rents been put in properly? Do you want to add any extra for vacancy, for maintenance, and so on? So it's really important to do that and run those down. So recently we ended up doing a Excel sheet where I was showing the numbers side by side just to see where they land. So for example, if we purchased a property at the beginning of the year, and let's say it was $500,000, and then I would put in the mortgage interest rate at the time, which was 3.6%, plus what are we seeing for the rents at that time, and I put all those numbers in, and we calculated it down. Property taxes, insurance, everything was in there. And then we looked at the bottom to see what's our cash flow. And then I reran the numbers again at the newer rate. So again, same property, but now they're selling for $650,000. Our mortgage interest rate has gone down. So we'll put in the new number. I put in maybe 2%. And then we'll have the new rent rate. So we've seen a big increase on the rent. So then we'll put in those numbers. Keeping everything apples to apples just for argument's sake, and we do them side by side, and you'd be surprised. They were actually off by about $30. So that was it. So it's really important for you to sit down and say, okay, yeah, we did pay a lot less back then, but we also had less rents and we had more in our mortgage interest rate. So now, because the mortgage interest rate's lower and the rent increase is so much higher, it actually takes out the difference between the purchase prices. So again, being one of the big questions we're getting now will be, can I get approved for this higher purchase price, because we have seen an increase in the property values? So next time, I'm going to go over why single family rentals are also really great options. So, we're talking about as a whole with these purchase prices, and can we get approved for the higher rate to do some of these conversions? We're going back to duplex queen conversations later, but can we make the single family rentals work as well, depending on what I'm pre-approved for? So again, just going back, making sure that those numbers work for you, that's super important, but we'll be able to go through all of that with you, okay? And if you're looking for more content, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Thank you for watching. If you want to learn how to invest in real estate from scratch, my team teaches beginners how to use the #1 investment strategy that I personally use in a virtual free training class every month. Go to investortraining.ca/YouTube to register for our next class. The link's also in the description as well. I publish at least 2 to 3 videos a week here, so subscribe if you want to keep learning from seasoned investors like myself and my guests. And if you're just starting out, feel free to ask questions and comment below, and I do the best to answer each of those comments and questions myself. Again, if you're ready to learn the nitty-gritty about real estate investing from a professional investor, register for our next virtual class. That's at investortraining.ca/YouTube. Thanks again for watching. See you in the next video.